Look at them. Get in. Get in. Over here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another LSPDFR tutorial. So in this video, guys, we're gonna go ahead and install RolePlay menu, and this menu right here is for creative purposes, mate. If you want to be very creative with your stuff, especially for your videos, if you're creating videos for YouTube and stuff like that, if you want to get add a little bit of flavor into your videos and stuff like that, this is the type of menu you should have in your videos. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and install this and jump into the game and do a little bit of a showcase as well. All right, the showcase might be a little bit long because I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go from top to bottom and finish off everything so you can see what this menu can provide you going forward. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and come to this menu right here. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for all of this, so you're gonna go ahead and read the description right here. It's gonna go ahead and tell you pretty much every single goddamn thing this menu does. All right, in terms of our requirements, you're gonna need ScriptHookV, ScriptHookV.net, and native UI. So if this is your first time actually installing this, I'm gonna go ahead and install pretty much all the requirements in this very video right now. As you can see, native UI is right here. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for this, and of course ScriptHookV as well, and then ScriptHookV.net. So this one is the latest one. As you can see, this one just got updated like 4 days ago, so you're gonna go ahead and download this link. This is a file right here. All right, so with that said, let me go ahead and minimize this, and what you're gonna need to for this is your GTA5 main directory where you do have your LSPDFR installed. All right, so for this one, you're gonna go ahead and need the script menu, the script folder right here. All right, so go ahead and create a script folder if you don't have it, because most of the stuff that we're going to be installing, they're going to be going in there. All right, I think in the previous video I did show you how to install this stop reversing while braking stuff on that script folder. So if you don't have a script folder, go ahead and create that script folder. All right, so let's go ahead and install our stuff right now. We're gonna go ahead and start with the menu itself, so go ahead and open up the menu. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and unzip my files like I always do. You don't have to, but I just like to do it for my stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So what you're gonna need to do for this one, just highlight both of these files right here, drag and drop onto your script folder like so. All right, you're pretty much done with that. But now we're gonna go ahead and open up the configuration setting menu right here. What I'm gonna need you to change here to make sure everything works, change this to F5. I think F5, what the hell? Change this to F5 right here to open your menu. All right, I don't know what I pressed there. Maybe I pressed F5 and then you just inserted the date and everything like that. All right, so go ahead and change F5 to open up your menu, because I'm pretty sure if you're playing LSPDFR, your F1 is occupied, F2 is occupied, F3, F4, I think F7, F8, F9, F10, F11 is occupied. So I think F5 should work pretty good. All right, at the very bottom over here it says enable or disable paying for stuff like smoking and drinking, especially if you're doing this for LSPDFR stuff. I don't think you're gonna have that much cash on you, because some of this stuff could be as high as like $5 or something like that. So in order for you to avoid that, in order for you to use the menu properly for LSPDFR, go ahead and change this to false. All right, and then once you're done with that, just go ahead and save everything like that. All right, and now we are done with the menu. Now we're gonna go ahead and install our native UI, and then I'm gonna go ahead and unzip my files like I always do. I don't know why I always do it, but it's just a thing of mine. All right, just go ahead and highlight both of these files and just drag and drop them on your script folder as well. All right, and that will be pretty much done. You don't really have to change anything on your native UI. And now we're gonna go ahead and go back to our GTA5 main directory, which should be right here, in order for us to install our ScriptHookV.net. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and unzip my files like I always do. Whatever, man. You might think I'm paranoid or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, so if this is your first time, I'm gonna go ahead and suggest that you highlight these files that I'm gonna highlight for mine. You're gonna need a configuration file, maybe not just yet, but just go ahead and have that configuration file in your game. All right, because very soon I'm gonna be doing another tutorial where it might just come in very handy for you to have the ScriptHookV.net configuration file right there. All right, I already have it, so I'm gonna go ahead and unselect that, and then I'm gonna show you what you need to do if you don't have it, and once you install it, what you need to change in there. All right, so go ahead and drag and drop either 4 or 3 of these files right here, depending on whether you have the configuration file in your game yet. If you don't have it, you should put 4 files in here. All right, let me go ahead and replace this. If I scroll down here, as you can see, I do have my ScriptHookV.net configuration file. So you're gonna go ahead and open that up. Make sure you put for the reload key, go ahead and put insert, just like that. And for the console key, I think for you, if this is your first time, you should be like F4. Just go ahead and put none, just like that, and go ahead and click and save, just like that. All right, go ahead and exit out of that, and now we're gonna go ahead and install our ScriptHookV. Let me go ahead and do my thing. All right, so for this one, go ahead and open up the bin folder. I'm gonna go ahead and select both of these 2 files right here. All right, this one selected in, what color is this? Blue, whatever. But anyways, just go ahead and drag and drop both of these files in here. I already have it in my game, but I'm just gonna go ahead and replace them just like that. All right, you don't need this native UI trainer. You already have Simple Trainer, I'm pretty sure. All right, if you don't know how to install Simple Trainer, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll show you how to install native Simple Trainer. All right, I mean a Simple Trainer, not native Simple Trainer. But anyways, after you are done with that, you are pretty much done installing some of this stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete everything right now. All right, why is it not deleting? All right, so now that I've deleted that, I'm just gonna go ahead and run the game, and we're gonna go ahead and see you guys in the game, and then we're gonna go through the menu and show you what this menu does. All right, alrighty guys, now that we are in the game, let's go ahead and test out our role play menu. And I'm on this location right here on purpose, because this is how we're gonna maximize this showcase right here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and press my F5. As you can see, you can go ahead and get that menu right there, and then you're gonna go ahead and really just do whatever you want with it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the boring stuff right now. You can go ahead and stand with your arms crossed. All right, so that will be a feature right there that you can add to your videos right there. If you want to pose for something, take a picture or something like that, this is what you can do with this menu right here. All right, for you to disengage that, you're gonna go ahead and press O on your controller. All right, as you can see, it's smooth. I like the fact that you can actually initiate something on this menu, and you don't really have to press anything else to pop up on the menu for you to disengage. All right. Alrighty guys, now that we are in the game, let's go ahead and test out this menu and see what the hell is going on with that. All right, I've used this menu before. I really truly love it. I think it adds a little bit more into your game if you want to really get creative on your videos and stuff like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and press my F5, and we're gonna just go ahead and start from top to bottom. As you can see, we did initiate that. We don't want to pay for anything. I think that's a good thing that you can actually have that option, especially for LSPDFR stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check and go through the menu right now and see what the hell is going on. I'm using my controller to manipulate the menu right now. All right, you can go either up and down using your d-pad, up or down. All right, and then you can go ahead and select that with your X. All right, so let's go ahead and stand with our arms crossed, as you can see. All right, so this fool is just gonna stand there for a while until you press O on your controller to disengage, and then it's just gonna go ahead and stand it like this for however long you want him to stand like this for. All right, but let's go ahead and try out some other stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and press my F5 again. We're gonna go ahead and get to idle or relax menu. All right, and then now we're gonna go ahead and stand with our hands together, just like so. All right, gonna go ahead and do just that. All right, so you can go ahead and get really creative with this however you want to. All right, let's go ahead and see. Now you can go ahead and sit on the ground. So if you go ahead and do that, it's just gonna go ahead and sit on the ground just like this. So I can imagine what you can do with this. However you can imagine how you can use this menu for, you can go ahead and do that. All right, and get really creative. I absolutely love this menu. I use it a lot, especially if you see my LSPDFR videos or you see my Franklin stuff. You can actually see, like, most of the time in the beginning of the video I'll be doing something out of a random. Most of the time I'll be actually using this menu right here. All right, let's go ahead and get this boy up and go ahead and try something else. It's a long menu. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and sunbathe. All right, there you go. So this fool is just gonna go ahead and sunbathe like that. All right, all right. I want to go through this menu as quickly as possible. Now we can go ahead and sunbathe laying on our back. All right, just like that. So you can just imagine what you can do with this. All right, you can get really creative with this. Let's go ahead and go through everything. Smoking and drinking, you can go ahead and smoke yourself a cigar. All right, as you can, I think you heard a little bit of a sound of money, like you're paying for it, but we're not really paying for it because we said false for paying for stuff. If you left it true, you will not be able to be smoking like this because you're gonna need to pay for it. I don't think you're gonna have cash on you, especially if you're doing like LSPDFR stuff. All right, let me just go ahead and disengage that and go through this menu here real quick. You can go ahead and smoke a joint as well. All right, take a look at him. Take a look at this fool. All right, I'm not gonna go ahead and spend way too much time on this. You can go ahead and get yourself a coffee. All right, is that supposed to be a coffee or soda? I think it's soda now. All right, let me go ahead and see if I disengage that and go ahead and see if I can. All right, that's still some soda right there. All right, let's see if we can get some coffee though. You might need to cycle through this a couple times until you get to that coffee. So now you can go ahead and drink yourself a beer. All right, I don't know what the hell happened with the animation on that one. Let me see if I can try it again. And of course, if you want to see the visual effects of what, like, when you're smoking a joint, you can actually get high. All right, if you're drinking like a beer, you can actually get drunk and stuff like that. So you can, I don't know what's going on with the animation though, but I don't know. All right, so as you can see, he just dropped a couple bottles. Let's see if we can do it again. If the animation, all right, the animation is not correct on this one. I don't know why. Let me go ahead and smoke a joint, and then you can see the effects of smoking a joint from this guy here. As you can see, he's gonna go ahead and get really high off of this joint right here. All right, let's go ahead and go through this menu. I think we are pretty much done with this one. Now let's go ahead and go to dance and potting. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, as you can see, it says press A while dancing to change the style. So we're gonna go ahead and change the style of this guy dancing, but we are still in the clouds of smoking that weed. but at least you can just tell what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and press X on my controller. As you can see, it's gonna go ahead and change its stance now. If I press X again, it's gonna go ahead and jam out a little bit more. All right, if I press X again, now it's gonna be a little bit more. I don't know what that is doing. Go ahead and press X again. Anyways, let's go ahead and get out of that one right there. All right, so now let's see dance and drink. All right, so now he's gonna be go ahead and have a drink on his hand and just dance it out or something like that. I don't know if you press if you press X on your controller on this one, it doesn't really change the style. Only if you are just dancing, you cannot go ahead and change the style of dancing. All right, let's go ahead and get out of that one. Now let's go ahead and go to sports and activities. All right, you can go ahead and do a little bit of fishing with this one. As you can see now, is holding a fishing rod, so you can go ahead and get creative with this however you want. All right, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. You can go ahead and do some yoga as well. All right, so you can just imagine, just use your imagination how you can actually use this on your videos and stuff like that to be a little bit more creative. All right, make your videos look a little bit more different from everybody else. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. Musician. I think this one you can actually play like a guitar or a drum or something like that, but there you go. He's gonna go ahead and jam it out here with the guitar and stuff. Look at him looking like a dumbass, but anyways, we got more stuff to do. You can go ahead and do a little bit of jogging as well. All right, so now he's gonna go ahead and simulate a little bit of jogging. What the hell is he checking his pulse, checking time as well? What the hell is wrong with this guy? But anyways, let's go ahead and get out of that one. This cycle right here, we're gonna go ahead and do some push-ups. All right, can go ahead and do some push-ups on this guy. You can find I do a lot of this, especially at the beginning of my videos. This guy will be doing something so random, like you have no idea. All right, yeah, stop doing push-ups, man. Let's go ahead and do some sit-ups as well. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and do some sit-ups for us now. There you go. Get in. All right. Let me go ahead and go to another one. You can go ahead and do some stretches as well. There you go. So you can go ahead and get hella creative with this however you want. All right, let's go ahead and really go through this. We are done with that one. So this one is the one that I like to do the most right here. It says start the closest scenario. So right now we are in the gym, right? You could be like anywhere, like there's a lot of people, maybe a lot of people like doing whatever. If you go ahead and go to start the closest scenario, so it's gonna go ahead and start the closest scenario. So our closest scenario right now is for this guy to be doing a little bit of bench pressing right now. All right, so you can go ahead and get really creative with this however you want. All right, so there it is. Look at him. Anyways, let me go ahead and put that weight down. All right, so you can go ahead and do a lot of stuff. If I go ahead and come over here, I think here you can actually do some pull-ups. And if I go ahead and go to all right, close the scenario, so it's gonna go ahead and do some pull-ups over here. All right, so you can go ahead and get really creative with all of this as much as you want. I think we are pretty much done with the menu. I was just showcasing pretty much everything. And this one, it says lucrative activities. You can actually if you are doing like real life mods, you can actually do like, maybe as you can see, let's see here, I think you can actually do it like a taxi job with this one. Let's go ahead and do it. You could be a private driver, robbing mod, All right. You can do some yoga instructor as well, musician. You can make some money with this. Let's see. All right. You can go ahead and play around with this however you want. And then this one actually how will I say it, it stops it on its own. So you can go ahead and be a yoga instructor over here. But I don't want to do this. I don't really like doing this one. I usually do this the lucrative activities when I'm doing like real life mods or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and do the robbing mod and see what the hell is going on. Say point a gun at somebody. Let's go ahead and let's go. It's gonna go ahead and run away. Well, you just point a gun or something. I don't think she's phased at all with this. Let me see what it says actually. It's a rob pad at gunpoint, rob store clerk for money. I'm pretty sure this works probably well for let's go ahead and point the gun on this guy. Is he gonna run away? Or I don't think this works on LSPDFR. Maybe like when you do like real life mods, this is where this one kicks in a little bit. All right, so you don't really need to be doing this. It could be a private driver as well. All right, and you can see it says you need a car with at least four seats. So we have a 4-seated car right now, as you can see. We can actually be a private driver, mate, and make some money with this. All right, I don't know if you guys wanna go ahead and see all of this right now. But let's go ahead and go pick up our first customer right now and see what the hell is going on with that. All right, I think we're picking up this guy over here. All right. Imagine, mate. We about to make some money.
Hey, what's up?
Holy shit, this guy is going so far. And the fare is $616. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and teleport close to the destination, and then we're gonna see if we can actually get this money here real quick. All right, so let me go ahead and teleport like right here. All right, let's go ahead and teleport right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and make a drive over here and see if we can actually drop off this guy and make some money. Where are we dropping him off? I think like right here. You can stop around here. All right, there you go. We got ourselves a $20 tip. Oh, so if you don't disengage this, you're gonna go ahead and get more and more and more customers, but we are not in the business of doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's not gonna disengage right now. But anyways, guys, hopefully this helped you out to install the role play menu mod. All right, so you can go ahead and use it however you want. I'm not gonna go ahead and go pick up this guy because I don't have time for that at this moment in time. We just abused power here a little bit. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll catch you guys